Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes Reacts. I am Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm the strangest office bloke in the office.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's fair enough. Second to Mike, anyway.
Yeah.
We are the Office Blokes. What have we got going on, Office Bloke Mike?
Well, we have a Patreon channel.
Really?
We do indeed.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been going for ages now.
£1.50.
Go and have a look at patreon.com. They've got tiers there starting just £1.50, believe it or not.
Yeah. You know what's just happened is we've had loads of Key and Peele reactions blocked, outright blocked. Can't release them.
Yeah.
There's about 6 Key and Peels that have just gone on or are going on Patreon this week and last week that will never be on YouTube.
Well worth £1.50.
Yeah, that's part of it. Exclusive content.
Some good ones. Nice.
Oh, yeah, there's some good ones on
Yeah.
there. So, yeah, go to support the channel like a load of people have done already. It'd be hugely appreciated. So, yeah, check it out.
Yeah, good stuff, right? Top 10 strangest world records of the human body. It's going to be like... I think
Size of someone's knob.
there's one for eyes bulging out the head the furthest.
I had a totally different idea on this.
I love all world record stuff and things like this, especially strange ones.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. Used to always, when I was a kid, I always used to get Guinness World Book of Records every year.
Yep.
Yeah, I loved them. Brilliant.
Oh, fair enough. Well, we'll get into it. Let's see how strange these go.
The strangest and most incredible records of the human body in the Guinness Book of Records. Everyone knows that the Guinness Book of Records includes a variety of records, so there are always enough oddities and absurdities in it. And the human body is no less amazing thing, and when it differs from the average, people start to set records with pleasure, demonstrating their unique differences. And in this issue you will learn about the top 10 strangest records of the human body. Before we continue, don't forget to hit that like button, also subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Let's begin. Parnum Core. Parnum Core's journey to being confident in her own skin and body positivity saw many hurdles and societal bounds. For the unaware, Parnum started keeping a beard since the age of 16, 4 years after she was diagnosed with polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS. Parnum Core, UK, first appeared in Guinness World Records 2017 as the record holder for the youngest female with a full beard. Now more than a decade later, she rocks her look, models and enjoys social media attention. The Indian-origin British model has also given TED Talks, and is a body positivity activist. She was aged 24 years 282 days, when her record was confirmed on 7 September 2015. She's gone on to become, among other things, a freelance model and motivational speaker, spreading her message of body positivity and acceptance. We recently caught up with Parnum, now age 30, to discuss what life is like for her day-to-day, and to get the scoop on how she does her amazing eyeliner. Now Parnum embraces her identity with full flair.
She can grow a better beard than me.
A lot better than mine, anyway.
That's emasculated.
I've got zero chance. Wow.
I think that gives you like too much testosterone, doesn't it? The polycystic ovaries. I think that overgenerates. I think that's a consequence of it.
Right, okay, yeah. I guess so.
Parnum is quirky and funny when it comes to her Instagram posts. Parnum Core also runs a popular YouTube account. For her vlogs, she visits various countries' delicious foods. Tran Van Hay.
Fair play to her. I mean, she's
embraced it, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Just embrace it,
Yeah. I like people who are comfortable in their own skin. There's too many people trying to achieve a look, isn't there?
Yeah.
Just be you. So yeah, fair play to her.
Yeah, good on her.
Tran Van Hay made headlines around the world when he was already in his golden years. The Vietnamese man was 73 years old when a camera crew visited his home to document his incredible feature, his seriously long hair. After falling severely ill, after cutting his hair at 25 years old, Hay decided never to cut his hair again. Over 50 years later, his hair was over 22 feet long and weighed around 23 pounds. Though his hair was never officially measured by the Guinness Book of Records, Tran Van Hay was known as the man with the longest hair in the world. His wife, Nguyen, says her husband's physical transformation bled into his personality. The more his hair grew, the more he became inspired by the local Buddhist monks. He dedicated the rest of his life to...
Stronger he got.
yeah. Doing squats every day.
Inconvenience that is. Just cut it.
Hey, unbelievable.
Yeah.
curing people as an herbalist, and never charged his patients a dime. He was 79 and unfortunately passed away before receiving formal acknowledgement of his record. Even Dugas. Some women do not want to say goodbye to 70 my years supporting their now unusual afro hairstyles and attracting everyone's attention. And even Dugas has set a world record as the owner of the most voluminous hairstyle in afro style.
The most what?
Voluminous.
Voluminous.
Volume.
Ah, right,
Yeah.
okay. That is an afro, isn't it? That
Yeah.
really
I love them.
is.
That's absolutely
I love them when they're like
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of them, do you?
that. You see a hell of a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you do more now.
You go down Burton Road, mate, and sit outside the cafes there and watch it, and every fourth person who walks past got a massive afro.
Yeah.
They're definitely coming back more, I think, last few years.
Yeah.
Absolutely massively.
I suppose it says more about where I live than anything else that I don't see
Maybe,
afros
maybe, yeah.
anywhere.
Her record-breaking afro. Yvonne Dugas says her hair is inspiring legions of women to ditch chemical straighteners and go natural. All over the world with a diameter of 1 meter and 32 centimeters for it took. Yvonne Dugas, 20 years to grow such hair.
It does look
To
cool.
get her hair ready for a night out, she shampoos it, and then uses up to 5 conditioners. The largest afro, female, is 24 centimeters tall, 25 centimeters wide, and 157 centimeters in circumference, and was achieved by Yvonne Dugas, USA, in Louisiana, USA, on 4 February 2021. Yvonne previously held this record back in 2010, and has successfully now reclaimed her title. Maxwell Day. A video.
Should we guess before it says
this
what it
is-
is?
I think I've seen him in the trailer for it.
It seems to be panning down for some
His feet
reason.
turned the other way.
Oh,
I think I
yeah,
saw it in
yeah,
the
there was a
trailer at the
little.
start.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Showing the Guinness World Record holder for the largest foot rotation, showing off his skills, has been published online. Maxwell Day, a teenager from Enfield, London, can rotate his feet backwards by 157 degrees. Despite holding the title since 2015, Mr. Day was only entered into the infamous book this year. The 14-year-old speaks to Guinness World Records about how he became a record holder. He said, "It comes very naturally to do the foot rotation. There's no pain or anything. It's just something that's very natural to me. I am now in a book which I have been looking at for years."
I hate it.
The footage shows Maxwell turning
Yeah.
his feet back with ease while posing for photographs. The flexible teenager has said he needs to wear insoles to keep his feet straight. Annie Hawkins Turner.
Hey, this slow motion one.
I'll just looking at slow motion records. That should be a thing.
Run slower. No,
All right, calm down. Are you okay?
This is what I always used to joke that my fat test was to stand shirtless looking at myself in the mirror and then jump up and down, and then you measure the top point of your nipple and the bottom point of your nipple, and that's how fat you're getting. So if your nipple's going up and down by like 20 centimetres,
Is that men and women?
then you're no, not for women. No, because it becomes a good thing for women, but for blokes, yeah. So at the moment I'm rocking about 30 inches.
There are women who go to incredible things to get big chests, including numerous life-threatening operations. There are women who born with exorbitant chest. In January 1999, Anna Hawkins around the world at home, known under the name of Norma Stitz, set a world record. She is the owner of the largest natural chest in the world.
They're natural.
Annie Hawkins Turner, 63, is internationally known, but not for any particular talent. She is famous for having the world's largest natural chest, with a size of 102 zzz. No, that's not a typo. She is a triple Z. Annie currently holds the Guinness World Record for the largest natural chest in the world, weighing in at 89.6 pounds.
Jesus
But not all has been
Christ.
glitz and glamour. Annie suffers from a condition known as gigantomastia, a rare disease of the chest connective tissue that causes excessive growth. Her chests are now heavier than the average 11-year-old child. Annie's unique physique continues to intrigue people around the world. Her next stop, Moscow, Russia, where she will be appearing in a late-night talk show. Sumo Monet.
Her next stop, OnlyFans, where she's become a billionaire because she's that niche. Guaranteed.
That niche.
Wow.
Gigantic.
Camp out in them, mate.
I know.
Bet she's got a hell of a backache, hasn't she? Yeah.
She's probably about 7 foot tall, really.
Hey,
She has to
yeah.
carry all that. She just
If she lay down, yeah.
straight. Right, what do we reckon?
Looks like the thinnest waist.
She's got a very thin waist.
A woman with a tiny waist has claimed her extraordinary proportions are simply the result of her natural slenderness. Student Sumo Monet of Myanmar claims to have a waist with a circumference of only 13.7 inches, which is believed
Same
to be
as
one
me.
of the smallest in the world. The 23-year-old often shares photos of her extreme hergless figure on Instagram, where she has faced accusations of photo editing and taking drastic measures like rib removal or corseting to maintain such a slim physique. But Sue has defended herself, insisting she does not edit her photos and eats healthily. She claimed her waist is simply down to her genetics. The NHS suggests people aim for a healthy waist size of 31.5 inches or less. However, she has undergone a lifetime of waist training, wearing corsets on a regular basis, in order to shape her midriff. Other women with...
Didn't it just say she denies wearing corsets and
It
stuff?
says she did it to shape it originally.
Right,
wear
okay.
them now.
Oh, right, I get you.
Right.
I get you. It's funny how when someone's really thin, it's not okay to body shame anyone, but when they're really thin like that, they're too thin and they need
Then
to eat
they
a
do.
pie and stuff like that, and they get body shamed.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
It does happen.
Yeah.
We accept every type of body, don't we, at the Office Blokes?
No, I just call it, if you like that, you're scrawny. That's why I always say it.
Really small waists have confessed to having ribs removed in order to achieve the shape. It is understood Sue's waist size has not been independently verified. Some of her photos do appear to show editing around the waist, although she denies this to be the case. The majority of the comments on her photographs are positive, with fans praising her beautiful look. Zhang Rufang. An elderly Chinese woman has stunned her family and fellow villagers by growing from her forehead a horn that resembles a goat's. Grandmother Zhang Rufang, 101, of Henan Province, began developing the mysterious protrusion last year. Since then it has grown 2.4 inches in length, and another now appears to emerging on the other side of the mother of seven's forehead. The condition has left her family baffled and worried.
I'd definitely just paint my face red.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Shit everyone up.
You'd just go around like the devil, wouldn't you? That's the only solution with that thing, isn't it?
of course
Got to
it
embrace
is.
it, like you say.
Embrace it, yeah.
Is the record that she's the horniest 102-year-old?
Hey.
Oh, dearie me.
Although it is unknown what the protrusion is on Mrs. Zhang's head, it resembles a cutaneous horn. This is a funnel-shaped growth, and although most are only a few millimeters in length, some
like
can
it.
extend a number of inches from the skin. Cutaneous horns are made up of compacted keratin, which is the same protein we have in our hair and nails, and forms horns, wool and feathers in animals. They usually develop in fair-skinned elderly adults who have a history of significant sun exposure, but it is extremely unusual to see it form protrusions of this size. The growths are most common in elderly people, aged between 60 and the mid-70s. They can sometimes be cancerous, but more than half of cases are benign. Cutaneous horns can be removed surgically, but this does not treat the underlying cause.
How old was she? 23?
She had a rough life. Imagine that, you grow some horns and you're like, fuck yeah, I've grown some horns. And you go to the doctor and he goes, it's cancer.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
What a weird one though. I've never seen that
straight.
before.
I've not, no.
This is the
Big
Got a
nose.
bit of big nozzer.
it's the longest schnoz, I reckon, because
Gotta
they were
be.
measuring it with a tape measure, weren't they?
Yeah.
Turkish.
Ahmet Azarek. Guinness World Records shared one of the profiles of a competitor's back in the day on Sunday, a Turkish man whose nose was recorded to be the longest features on a human face. Mehmet Azarek, from Turkey, appeared on a television show on March 18, 2010, called Low Show Day Record, where his nose was
What's that
measured
on,
to
a
be the
chocolate
That's what I was
longest.
going to just say to
His
me.
nose was measured to be 8.8 centimeters long. However, the authority on records further reported that this might not be the longest nose ever lived, because there are reports from 1770s that suggest an English circus star by the name Thomas Wetters had a 19 centimeters long nose.
Not a real picture.
John Lyne Baker.
Pinocchio looked like looking button nose there,
Yeah,
didn't
you
he?
did it, yeah, just a bit.
Jesus.
Wow.
Go on then, who's this?
Don't know what to
It's
say.
so hard to guess, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's
we've not
nothing
seen-
to
we've
go
not
on
seen-
there whatsoever.
Seen a bit more.
John Lyne Baker of Tollyse, Cebu is dealing with a huge problem. Hers is so extraordinary that it involves not seeing her own toes anymore. What she carries are her huge chest, as big as balls of basketball. The 24-year-old mother of two. She researched on John Lyne's condition on how this created a life full of problems.
Blurred out a cleavage on the left.
Yeah, didn't before, did they? On the other one.
Must be a choice.
Yeah.
And challenges for her and her family, including the end of her third child due to meningitis. Activities of daily living for her had become a burden as well, because of the limitation her condition had brought her. Even lying down creates a challenge that results to a lot of discomfort. John Lyne was diagnosed with chest mastitis the first time she consulted the doctors. She's usually skinny, but when she noticed that her chest were weirdly growing in size despite finishing the 7-day course of the antibiotic given to her then, this altered her lifestyle a lot. She can't cook, do the laundry, and would need help in taking a bath as well. And her condition induces heat over time as compared to a normal person would feel during an ordinary day. Hans Langseth. The Norwegian immigrant from the United States,
Longest beard.
She's grown the longest beard.
See what you did there?
Yeah.
That girl there can't cook, can't clean.
And needs to be bathed.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to wash me. Hans Langseth was able to grow his beard to a length of 5 meters 66 centimeters.
Wow.
His beard descended below his legs and wrapped around his shoulders. Hans led an ordinary farmer's life and was famous for his giant beard. Hans Langseth, King Whiskers, as he was called, who holds the record for the world's longest beard, 18 feet 6 inches long. After he's passed away in 1927, one of his sons cut off his beard living in the face of the deceased. A small part of her beard was donated to the Smithsonian Institute. While Langseth's beard has never undergone such tests, keeping it on hand remains an important part of the museum's mission. Plus, it's a worthy boast, being home to the Hope Diamond and the world's longest beard. Thank you for watching my video until...
You can't just nick the guy's beard when he dies. He probably wanted to be buried with it, didn't he?
Yeah, you'd have thought so, wouldn't
Been
you?
growing it his whole life.
I don't know. Maybe history.
Some weird ones there, aren't they?
Very weird, yeah.
I think, I mean, like those dreadlocks that were just the longest in the world. What a pain in the arse to live with. Like the gigantic boobs, they've had no choice in that.
I was going to say, some of them
are
where you couldn't really, it's not like a world record you could go for, is it? You couldn't like try and attain it yourself. They're just like, it's what's happened, sort of like a natural phenomenon, I suppose.
It's like if you had the biggest balls though and they just grew naturally and everyone would be like, but you're miserable.
I know, yeah.
There's a guy with the massive balls walking around with like wheelbarrow.
I can't bath.
Yeah, can't cook, can't clean.
Gotta bathe me.
Plenty of Manscaped ball deodorant all over
exactly.
it. Discount code office blokes at the checkout.
Yeah, some weird categories there, weren't there? Like the guy with his feet going backwards. I mean, it's got to be a category of one, surely. I mean,
that could be a thing to delve into though, because I bet there's thousands of these really bizarre ones. I bet there's lots of videos of it.
Yeah,
and it is interesting, isn't it? I like stuff like that.
Yeah, of course it is.
Apart from that horn, that creeped me out.
Yeah, it bothered me that. Hope you guys enjoyed that too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.